He's got some direction in which to go.
Bob, what we have on here is a color bar generator producing color bars onto the TV screen.
The course is practical. When they go out, they're going to be doing the same things they do here. The students are even taught customer relationship, how to answer the phone, how to work different types of equipment. They're also taught how to write up work orders and also the state laws.
This is the amplitude of the color bars coming through the TV circuit.
I feel that our facility would be comparable to any average-sized dry cleaning plant in probably any metropolitan area that you wanted to look for.
Class, after installation of this last sleeve form, the next step is to administer the steam to the dress.
The student, he or she should be able to complete the program, go right into industry, and take right off and perform as well as could be expected.
You got to make sure that these are pasted on our paste-up board so that the pages are perfect alignment.
I think most of the students that are in this class are taking it because they can be extremely creative, doing layouts and design work, paste up, and right on down through plate making and operating the presses. It's the full gamut of this entire industry. And when they leave the class, they have a lot of confidence and enough skill to get a low entry-level position with some of the local firms and are able to make a living at it.
Folded, both images will be, perfectly centered. That's really important.
Okay, you can tear it down. One obvious advantage of these adult education courses is that they're mostly free, and the majority are at night, so you can hold a job during the day. And the training is right in your own community, probably with people you already know. One disadvantage is that in most programs, you can only take a few hours training a week in any one subject, so some courses can take a rather long time. And of course, some school systems are better than others, with more classes and better equipment. The thing to do is to look into the adult education setup where you live. You may find just what you're looking for. And if you don't know what you're looking for, you may even find a class like this one.
Have you brought your tests with you that you worked on last night?
This course is called Career Planning. Its purpose is to help people look at all the options, then decide on a professional goal and plan ways of reaching that goal.
Could you think about some questions I'm going to ask you? What are the future employment possibilities? And how much training does it need to get a job in this field? And how are you going to finance your education?
Tough, practical, realistic training that will put you into a job? This doesn't seem like the place to get it. Pleasant as it is, just walking through the grounds here gave me the impression of a college that's long on textbooks and theory, and short on the kind of practical knowledge that can set you up for a solid living. This is a college, all right, a junior college or community college. But look what we found going on inside. Can practical training set you up for a well-paying job? These students are on the way to becoming tool and die makers. They can look forward to a lifetime earnings comparable to those of a lawyer, and they learn with the very best tools and latest kind of equipment and the most innovative teaching methods. The students here don't have to take any other courses if they don't want to, only those that are relevant to the occupation they're learning.
Variable speed drives.
Tony, I want you to take your Explorer now and feel the distal curvature. See if you can feel that convexity.
Not every junior college is as well equipped as this one, but many of them are. And most can offer you excellent training in dozens of occupations.
Now let's try them easy.
The concentration can be entirely on your career specialty, whether you're working towards a certificate as a dental hygienist or getting practical work in the field of industrial and educational television.
Tally up, camera 3.
How about getting into a program like this? What if during high school you got really poor grades? Or what if you squeaked through by taking easy courses? Can you still get into a junior college like this? Well, we found that for most junior college career programs, there aren't any particular requirements as far as high school courses or grade averages are concerned. In fact, if you're 18 or over, they don't even require that you have a high school diploma.
Tachometer and make sure that we get that exactly at 750 RPM. You're going to do it with the vital adjustment screw.
What about costs? Well, if you go to a junior college in your own area, it can be free, or it'll cost very little. But you should plan to put most of your time in on your studies. And that time can run from just a few weeks to 2 years, depending upon the career you're training for.
All right, Brenda, that looks pretty good. However, we should measure from the corner of the building to the head rather than the way you have done it. It may be significant later on.
Speed is essential, Roy. Push the tongue over. Lift up the epiglottis.
Another thing we discovered was the fact that so many junior colleges are right on top of the newest career opportunities, like this course. It's in one of the most quickly developing specialties in health science. These students are learning to become respiratory therapists. When you finish your training, you receive a certificate of completion. And if it's a 2-year course, you receive an Associate of Arts degree. We found that each community college tries to meet the employment needs of the community it's in. If you live in Kansas, you may not find many classes in oceanography. And in Maine, it might be hard to train as a desert ecologist. So it's possible you won't find exactly the classes you want in the field that interests you. On the other hand, maybe you will. It's worth looking into. And so are all the other types of schools we've explored. Each offers you a way to enter a career. Each kind of school has its own advantages and disadvantages. Private specialty schools. You can train in a short time. You pay for that training, but it's likely to be highly practical. And most private schools will do their best to help you get a job. Correspondence schools. You set your own pace. You pick your own hours. That calls for some self-discipline. You pay for the courses you take, but usually you get a lot of individual attention. Armed service schools. The training is excellent. You're committed for the full term of your enlistment. But you get paid while you're learning, and you're guaranteed the training and the job of your choice before you enlist. Adult education. Classes may be right in your own community, and they cost very little or nothing. Some courses may stretch over quite a period of time, but most classes are at night, so you can usually hold a job at the same time. Junior college or community college. If you attend in your own district, tuition can be free or almost free. They have down-to-earth training in a wide variety of trades and professions, and often there's a pleasant campus atmosphere. Your courses will probably take your full time. The numbers are 26,000 different jobs, and then 4 others. So there are many ways to get into lots of different kinds of professions and vocations and careers. Quiet on the set. As we said when we started out, it's a matter of choosing the one that fits you best.
Slated.
114A, take 2.
Action.
There are 26,000 different kinds of jobs in this country, and 4 out of 5 of them don't require a 4-year university degree. There are many different ways to find out about the kind of training you'll need for the career you want, and a smart way is to start with your own high school counselor.
Cut. Fine, Tom, fine. That time we really got it.
I'm not a professional actor, you know why. I mean, this is all kind of...
You did very well.
The shot looks a lot better with it shadow off him, huh?
Yeah, I think we got it out this time, yeah. Look good.
What'd you say the name of this film was going to be?
I think it's a strange thing happened on the way to...
A weird thing happened.
Weird?
No. It was a funny thing happened. I know.
Making
Producing this?
Making this movie.
No, that wasn't. Jerry, what's the name of the film?
Funny thing happened on the way to making this movie.
That's weird.
What are you calling it that for?
Well, it actually, it's about, that's what happened in it. We thought we were going to have a nice, simple film. We explained that in the film.
You think the film will work?
Yeah, we'll try it and see.